one of the guys was covering the street, and I was supposed to cover the foot traffic. Man, it was so motherfucking hot out there. I had a jacket on, so I'm like, man, let me take this fucking jacket off. I'm like, and I'm standing out there like, nigga, it ain't no shade. I'm holding the stop sign over my head. Motherfuckers is stopping. Bruh, all I know is my stomach was like, I said, oh shit, I'm getting a headache, man. What the fuck? My back started tightening up. So they told me to go up the street. When I was finally able to get some shade, man, I said, I'm going to sit down and cool down for 30 minutes. I looked up, man. I had passed out for about 30 minutes, man. Went to sleep.
Heat stroke. Yeah, boy.
Yeah. I was on the way to that shit. So I had slept. I stayed home that next day, and then I stayed home today because my back was like. So I'm sorry about the runaround, man.
Yeah, man. Shit happened, boy. You better, you ain't no young chicken no more, man. You better take precaution. All that shit they have in the safety meeting apply to your ass now.
Man, look. Now.
All that shit. Like if you start to feel the shakes and all that shit, it's too late.
Yeah,
it's already
man.
too late.
Bro, and the thing is, man, I ain't been good with heat since Iraq.
Oh yeah.
We be in fucking Hawaii. My wife be like, let's walk. I'm like, yeah, as soon as the sun starts.
You trying to kill me.
Right.
You trying to kill me. Just say that then, as the kids say.
This guy was out in Iraq running that shit.
Huh?
He was out in Iraq running in that shit.
Man, look. Nah, we wasn't supposed to be working out. They was making us do this shit anyway. I wasn't. I would try not to.
Hey man, before we even forget, man, we do this intro. You got to do it, man. We need you just to land the plane and get the likes, shares, and all that other shit in there too as well, man. Because last time we royally fucked it up. Old man was like, "Hey man, you should have said that in the beginning. Okay, this is the beginning." All right. Let's get this shit straight because we've been fucking up for a minute.
Nah, man, I put that on me too.
I was like, oh shit, he right. I was like, yeah, I'll do that shit. I was like, yeah, you do. And we damn sure been slipping for weeks.
Hey, it's all good, man. Shit. What happens, brother? God damn. All right. Ha! We here.
Nigga, we got these headphones on, nigga. Don't be doing that shit. Blew my damn eardrums
out. My bad.
God it was like, ah,
my bad. I forgot what the old intro was, man.
Just tell them. Yeah, just tell them we need to like, share, subscribe. Man. That's all.
Hey, goddamn it. Hey, Tank off, Eddie P3, goddamn PMD with no beat. Shout out to Nang. Y'all already know what it is because y'all about high as we is. Shout out to Drizzy. I'm gonna leave it out because I think Drizz really beefing. Miss Kiki, you know what I'm saying? King Sully. DJ Enough, sorry you lost your job. You know what I'm talking about. And all the 3PMD family, man. Don't forget to like, share, and motherfucking subscribe, comment. Even if y'all leaving some bullshit, y'all don't know what you're talking about because you ain't listening to the full shit in its entirety and context. Let's fight this goddamn evil.
Yeah, man. Like, share, subscribe. Please get down in the comments. Hey, man, even if you're hating, get down in there, man.
Get down in there.
Let's get down in the mix with us.
Get down.
All right, man. Hey, man, you want to jump into this Ohio shit real quick?
What happened in Ohio?
Urson shit.
Oh, yeah.
How you pointed out greatly about how they distinguished the language in that, right? When they said that it was Go ahead, man.
Yeah, so what is it? It's the Ursuline football team.
It's
being sued federally.
Yeah.
For what was it? It was everything but fucking rape.
Damn.
They called lawsuit claims sexual assault during alleged Ursuline football team hazing. I'm thinking butt stuff. That's rape.
Yeah.
Talk about sexual assault. No, that's not sexual assault. Just call it grape.
Yeah, just call it
Yeah,
great,
grape.
man.
These boys. I mean, these little bastards was going as far as to intimidating old boys, the victim's sister, at her job. To the point where she had to transfer schools. Like this, is some movie shit, some Lifetime,
Get out of
Sunday
here, man.
Sunday movie shit. Yeah, it's
Oh,
turned
oh.
and it's
Keep
federal
your
now.
mouth shut. Do it to your butt too.
Mhm.
We gonna play in your ass too.
Now, mind you, this is
Don't play.
a private school, a Catholic school in Youngstown, Ohio, man. And yeah, man, they don't play about their football program. They will do anything to protect that brand. You got a lot of athletes come out of there and go D1, and it's kind of like a pipeline.
From
You know.
They should.
WFMJ. Lawsuit
Mhm.
claims sexual assault during alleged Ursuline football team hazing. The lawsuit brings several details to light regarding the circumstances surrounding the allegations. According to the suit, the player allegedly held the student down, stripped him, humiliated him, and sexually assaulted him. Youngstown, a federal civil rights lawsuit has been filed in connection with an alleged hazing incident involving the Ursuline High School football team earlier in the summer. According to a press release, a lawsuit was filed on Tuesday against Ursuline High School, along with Principal Matthew San Martino, Assistant Principal Margaret Demore, Head Coach Dan Reardon, Assistant Coaches Tim McGlynn and Christian. I can't pronounce that shit. Along with several players and their families, on behalf of a student who was allegedly hazed, physically assaulted, sexually assaulted, and subjected to the creation and dissemination of child pornography. The suit also named several students and their parents as defendants. These alleged incidents occurred on a multi state trip the football team took back in June of 2025 over the course of 9 days. The lawsuit brings several details to light regarding the circumstances surrounding the allegations. According to the release, the players allegedly held the student down, stripped him, humiliated him, and fucked him. I mean, sexually assaulted him. Additionally, the suit also alleges that several other students recorded the video of the incident and posted it into the team's group chat on Snapchat. These videos were later transmitted to the other Ursuline students and the community at large, according to the suit. All right, man. Yeah, that's
I
great.
I think that football
Now,
program is going to be shut down for a minute. Go ahead.
it's everything you just said. They stated it as harassment.
Yeah, you
It's,
see that?
or
See that
it's
sauce?
hazing. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
not
Like,
Not
like that's some Epstein
listen,
Island shit going on in the football locker room.
listen, I read the article 3 times and they said eloquently that the boy was beat up and fucked. 3 times they said it.
Mhm. in different states. In different states.
Right. This was they took a road trip beating and fucking this boy. Like I'm not making fun of that because this just goes hand in hand with these motherfuckers that come out of prison talking about yeah that's such and such a punk. I fucked him. Like bro, he's a victim. Like you're the sick person. You're the
Mhm.
fucking sick person here. And these are kids we talking about.
Yes.
These are children we talking about. But again, I'm very much so interested in the hue of these people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for
Yeah,
anybody that's
mind
like,
you,
oh,
it's
oh,
we're talking about a Catholic school that has
yes,
last time I can't even tell you how much tuition is per year now. Back when, I went there, it was, a nice piece of change. But this is the football program, man. This, for somebody who actually was on that team, this is unheard of, man. You doing butt stuff
yeah, man,
and hazing? Nah, none of that. I don't know where this shit came from, man. This is some other shit. I have no idea how this took a turn like that. This program just took that turn. Um, and the cover up, because it's a lot of money floating around that school. It's a
lots.
lot of a lot of influential people, you know what I'm saying, that deal with that damn school. And as my man, old man, pointed out, how they tried to word it as it was just an harassment, just a case of bullying. No, this young man got violated in different states for 9 days.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like that's
That'll change the walk.
that no, let's call that shit what it is. The fact that he was held down, it's not just sexual assault. It's not just that shit is grape. It's gang grape.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
gang grape, man. When you hold a motherfucker down against their will and a beat or assault somebody, that's gang activity.
yeah.
And the fact that they're trying to call it, oh, it was just what did you say? What did they try to call it?
Harassment,
They tried to call it harassment
Hate.
again.
hazing, and harassment. And the thing is, bro, they recorded it,
That's what I'm saying.
and that's where the child porn. That's where the charges start to stack. That's some other shit that stick with these cats, and they got to register as
yes,
predators and stuff like that. Depending on the age, and they said some of the parents are involved, because I'm sure they're pretty much trying to cover this shit up, throw some money at it.
yeah,
The situation like, hey man, how about we just pay the rest of his tuition, until he graduated or whatever, and
no,
we call it even.
nah, that boy been fucked. Ain't no pay no tuition. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? I want
yeah,
motherfuckers in jail till they can't have babies no more. Cause they listen. Whoever this young man is, my heart goes out to him because his fucking life is in a way
yeah, yeah. Because
permanently ruined.
they put it's on the net.
Yeah, it's on the net now, and everybody can't rise above. And you know what? We live in a sick society. Like, what would make some young children think that it's okay to put a video up of them gang raping someone?
Right,
Gang
mind
raping,
you,
excuse me.
in a private school. This ain't
And
public.
yes.
This is private school, a Catholic school, a religious school. Oh man, you could jump in. You
Come
want
on,
to?
man.
I gave you the alley oop on this one.
You got
Catholic school, graping. Come on, I got all the buzzwords for you, man. Jump on in.
I mean, it's
Oh,
typical of a
something's-
Catholic. Go ahead.
All right. What'd you say? It's typical of Catholic what?
That's motherfucking typical of some Catholics.
All this association with these type of violations of young men, and
Yes.
for them to have a safe space to do that, and have adults covering this shit up for them as if, oh, it's just boys being boys.
Right.
My boys don't do this.
No.
My boys would never done anything, or even if they didn't like dude, nobody would want to witness anything like that, especially on the football team.
Right.
You can't line up next to a dude and he didn't play with another dude's
Ass.
There you go.
Mm.
Yeah.
We couldn't. Hey,
Come on,
listen.
man. You couldn't look at your man, the same way after that, man. Like you actually enjoyed it. You had
Right,
that
man.
big ass camcorder on your shoulder recording this shit. That's what you like? You would have got your ass beat.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, that shit couldn't have went down
No, not at all.
with none of us. We used to see. I went to Cheney. You know what I'm saying? And we used to
Mhm.
see how the motherfuckers used to play. You know what I mean? Giving each other shit called a fudgy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Where they jam a thumb in each other's ass. You know what I mean? You niggas keep that shit over there. Don't come to us with that.
Right.
No, brothers.
Shit-
You
shit
keep that
gets
fudgy
weird
shit.
when white people got enough time on
That's
their
what-
hands, man. Shit gets real weird.
Real fucking weird. It's that white fatigue.
Like, I don't know what got into these kids, and man, it's like they on some different on a different time, and they thinking this is okay. And again, it's like y'all recorded it. Like, there's no deniability or any of that, man. Y'all got y'all faces, y'all doing. I don't know if y'all used y'all genitals, y'all fingers, or what, but this boy was violated, and y'all associated with that, man. Like, dude, I hope this follow y'all for the rest of y'all lives as well.
Rest of your
That whole team is
motherfucking
gay.
life. That whole team.
Yeah. The whole starting 5 or whatever, 11.
And like I said, I feel bad. If it was me, I'd sue all them motherfuckers.
Now, what happens if you were on a team and this didn't involve you? Like it was just a select group, like if it was like juniors and seniors and the freshmen and the sophomores are doing their own thing and they just violated this one kid or whatever, and then your whole season, like they just suspend the whole season, and it's your senior year or whatever, and you fucked because that was your ticket, to get some shine, to get your highlight reel up. This is your time to shine. If they go ahead and void out this season and suspend them for the next couple of seasons, saying that, the program is shut down until further notice, yeah, that school's in trouble.
Yeah.
I hope it was worth that nut, son.
Hey. It'd be in the comments.
It'd be a lot of kids transferring to Mooney,
Shit. Well, shit. Ain't no telling what's going on up in Mooney.
Hey, but they ain't making the news. They're not getting federal charges. We talking about the U right now. We don't know what they're doing over there on the south side, but on the north side, they tripping. They tripping.
Sure. Yeah, big time.
Shit, man, it's 2025. I'm sure, half these bullies is punks. No matter what school you go to, half the football team's gonna be, playing for the other side.
Kind of like to see each other in them tights. Yeah.
Damn.
Gotcha.
Then hiking.
But I'm sorry, man. We dragged this on a little bit. I just wanted to touch on it real quick about, because it's federal now. They done bumped that shit up, man. And the LOH shot that to me yesterday, and I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And I was going back and forth with my peeps back home, and they were like, yeah, didn't hear about this one, but damn, federal. Yeah, they can't run from this one.
But think about that though. Think about the fact that shit ain't make the national news. If that's how I'm saying. I want to know to you, because if it was a bunch of black kids, goddamn it. Oh, this is birth of a nation.
They would have sent the National Guards in.
Right. Yeah, they'd have burned down the whole town.
Yeah, they would have sent the National Guards in.
President Trump, we need to do something about these Negroes in Youngstown.
Yeah.
It's a state of, hold my shit back. It's a state of emergency. Yeah, the Negroes
I will give them an original Youngstown tune-up. So,
right.
Yeah, that's what time he'll be on if it was the other way around. But like you said, it was awfully quiet.
Quiet.
This is major. This was awfully quiet.
And in the wording, harassment, and in the article, again,
hazing.
3 times.
Hazing.
In the article, I read 3 times where they said he was held down and fondled and beat up. And like you said, it's no wonder this kid ain't, harmed himself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Why the fuck did he going to practice?
Huh?
After that first round, I would have been like, hey, somebody got to come get me or put me on the Greyhound or something, man. I ain't going state to state.
Yeah, like a motherfucker. Hey, put me on that hound, baby.
Yeah, I done tore more than my hammy last night. It's time to go home.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's time to go home. What Orlando Brown say
so wait a minute. They held this mother sucker down, man, and just watch some other dude
violate him. Let's just say violate, because they didn't describe it. They just said he was sexually assaulted, but we don't know exactly. Like I said, I don't know if it was they used something, if they used something on their person or whatever. But he was violated while somebody held him down, and we can only imagine, there's only one way in and one way out. So they got into him. We know we could use our imagination and pretty much imagine what happened with these cats, and they recorded it, which is another level of freakiness. Go ahead.
I'm starting to think it just might be, buyer's remorse. This dude had a fling with the whole team. I mean, ain't no way I'm showing up to practice every day while I'm getting fucked. Ain't no way I'm putting these pads on. I'm going to get fondled. Like we're not doing that, man. The trophy ain't worth it.
Like I said, man, we could talk about this, try the what ifs, and why this dude let it go on for so long. Like after that first one, after cats started looking at him sideways, and you still on the tour. No, drop me off, in El Segundo. I'm cool. I'll get a ride. I'll get a ride. I'm not gonna sit through this whole, like they said, state by state. So ah fuck. That's all I got, man. What you got, Sauce?
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm gonna say this. I don't think it's buyer's remorse. I think that there's a thing called fear. And we talking about children. You know what I'm saying? And we especially talking about young men. And when you get into sexual assault and it's always talked about when the victim is a woman and little girls and things like that. And they always tell you that when it's boys, when it comes to young men and boys, that's not something that they want to talk about because they feel weak. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to, and they feel like they've been dominated. They start questioning their sexuality and shit. So I don't think it was a thing of buyer's remorse. I think this is a kid that probably was afraid and felt helpless, and didn't know what to do, especially when he got away from his home, and he was in these other places. Who the fuck was he supposed to run to?
Yeah, that
Obviously, if they calling it hazing, yeah,
that makes a lot of sense.
If they calling the shit hazing, you know what I'm saying? And he what's to say he didn't go tell someone? He was like, "Oh, it's just boys being boys." But he was in my ass.
That's what the
Boys
coach
supposed to
said.
be, yeah, like
that's what the coach said. Boys will be boys and try to sweep it up under the rug, notify the parents like that. Incident happened. Your son may or may not have been violated. We don't know. We wasn't there, but you may see something on Snap, and
that's
then the school, what you call it? I mean, God dang that. How do you even hold your head? How do you even hold your head after that shit, man?
That's what I'm saying, man. There's a situation that happened up here. It was a principal. I ain't gonna say his name, but he just disappeared. And it was like, oh, what happened? We loved him. We loved him. Well, come to find out, him and his other principal was covering for this young man that was up here sexually assaulting young girls.
Mm.
And he was on the fucking football team. And apparently this is something that he did a few times, and they covered for him.
Oh, don't forget. I'm sorry to cut you off, man, but they said that the coaches had other allegations against them before they got hired. One of the coaches, whatever, saying he was doing some foul shit somewhere else, but they still hired him, to be a coach. So like you're saying how, it's a pattern. They was doing that shit somewhere else and brought that same shit over here.
Yeah, you see his demons protecting demons. You know what I mean? Like the environment that he came from, he probably came here and fostered. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's easy to say buyer's remorse, and I would run with that shit if it was an adult. But even adults, people feel helpless, man. This is, we can't expect everybody to lean more on the fight side of that fight or flight thing like we would. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes fear is some real motherfucking shit. People freeze up. People come home for vacation right when they supposed to go to war and never report for duty when it's time to deploy. It's just a real thing, man. So I just think this was a scared child. Didn't know where to go, especially when he got away, man. And, he these coaches, how coaches be, toughen up, man up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cowboy up. You got to be strong to play for. What the fuck do running a touchdown or tackling somebody got to do with a motherfucker going in my ass?
If you could take that, you could take anything.
Right. If
their model. So I'm assuming.
You know that new movie, Him, coming out? Yeah. What are you willing to do to be the best?
Yep. Yeah.
Not take a dick. That's what
I'm. That's right. I'd go ahead. I'm gonna go play the piano.
Yeah, cool. Motherfucker, I work at a grocery store before I get fucked in my
Y'all say y'all need a black dude on the cricket team. That's
right.
I'll rock with that.
I don't trust the cricket players neither, man. I'm sticking to basketball. Matter of fact, send me the East. It ain't even noticed. Send me the Rand. Cheney
man.
black now. Send me to Cheney. I don't want to go to none of them fucking schools. I'd rather squabble in the hood than see. That's what I'm saying. And see, this is what I'm saying. This shit happens a lot more than people think at certain schools. Because remember, wasn't that motherfucking Canfield where and it was one Negro up there, but where they all gang raped that girl, the football players? There was a party and there was a bunch of white kids and one black dude, and they took their turn with her. Motherfuckers recorded it, put the shit out, start passing the video around. You know what I mean? And you know, but you hear these stories about the black neighborhoods all the time. Oh, it's violence and they fighting and they ain't fucking each other and calling it hazing.
All right,
Shit.
man. We can stay on this a little bit because the next topic, man, is that
man.
Reverend Cash. Speaking of the church, come on, man. This shit is gangster, dog. Religious leader accused of using followers as personal servants and forced labor at call center. They had their own damn call center and had the followers or whatever knee deep in that. Look at them. Look at him. Reverend Cash. Reverend Count D money. Yeah.
Did you see there was a video that came out well over 10 years ago with this guy. I had a fucking perm. And it seems like he was sitting in front of some attorneys or whatever. They was asking him questions about misappropriation of funds for his church. And he was like, yeah, you know, I get a clothing allowance. He real soft spoken motherfucker. I get a clothing allowance. They was like, yeah, for Prada, Gucci. Yeah, I have to have nice clothes. Let me take a look. I don't know what's in. Yeah. So what about these Bentleys? Yeah, those are for the ministry. Those don't belong to me. And he was like, motherfucker, you think you slick, huh? Slick bastard. But you know, in this story, unless you know you guys want to read what's going on first before we get into it.
Just another crook. Tampa, Florida, 2 self-proclaimed religious leaders were indicted Wednesday on federal charges. Them damn feds, alleging the organization forces members into labor, isolated them, threatened them to withhold food, among other alleged abuses. David Taylor, 53, and Michelle Brannon, 56, were arrested Wednesday in Durham, North Carolina, and Tampa, Florida, respectively. The incident identifies them as leaders of Kingdom of God Global Church, formerly known as Joshua's Media Ministry International. God damn, boy, just be flipping them LLCs.
Right.
The indictment included an address in Tampa's a Villa neighborhood where the FBI executed a search warrant on Wednesday morning. Taylor described himself as an apostle and Jesus' best friend, claiming to have had multiple face-to-face encounters with God, according to the indictment. Brannon was described as the organization's executive director. The Department of Justice alleged the pair forced church members to staff call centers located in Michigan, Florida, Texas, and Missouri to serve as Taylor's armor bearers. They lived at the call center or in the ministry house and were not allowed to leave without permission. Armor bearers were Taylor's personal servants who fulfilled Taylor's demands around the clock, the DOJ wrote in a news release. Taylor demanded that his armor bearers transport women from ministry houses, airports, and other locations to Taylor's location and ensured the women transported to Taylor's took Plan B emergency contraceptives.
Yeah.
The call center workers were subjected to long hours without pay, tasked with unobtainable goals and obtaining donations to the church. If victims disobeyed an order or failed to reach his monetary goals, Taylor and Brannon punished the victims with public humiliation, additional work, food and shelter restrictions, psychological abuse, forced repentance, sleep deprivation, physical assault, threats, and divine judgment in the form of sickness, accidents, and eternal damnation. Bruh.
God damn, Jesus' best friend is a little brutal, isn't he?
cold blooded, man. He flying chicks out and was like, oh, before you leave, open your mouth. Open your mouth. There you go.
Swallow
Take
that.
that. Swallow that plan.
This
Swallow that
dick is
plan.
next.
I mean, he had it going full circle. I mean, like pimping, extortion, the whole gambit. He was running it all. Talking about, yeah, you can't leave. You know, the Lord said you can't leave until you hit that number. You can't leave.
The Lord said you can't.
You can't leave.
I love it, man. Like, if you were gullible enough to believe like this motherfucker was an apostle, you know, Jesus' best friend, should be in front of a church and, you know, have all this other shit, like you deserve everything that just happened to you. Like that was, yeah.
Bruh, but
yeah,
the
you stay
kicker,
on that little mattress with your Nokia phone, making them phone calls and get donations.
damn, fam. Mind you, this was different states. You know, Michigan. You know, you got motherfuckers just set up shop like a drug dealer. You know, I got houses in state, you know, different states or whatever. You know, but they were just call centers. And I wonder what that sales pitch was. You know, just to have that many people in line in different states, bruh, that mouthpiece was sharp. That mouthpiece was sharp.
Get on the phone, bitch.
Hey, I don't feel bad for none of them.
Okay.
It's 20 motherfucking 25, and we still got people believing in motherfuckers to the point of delusion. How you a grown ass person and you let a motherfucker tell you that you can't leave or you going to hell and your skin gonna melt off and all of this? You should have whooped his ass, stole his car, and left. Like I mean, it's really not much for me. I don't feel bad for none of these people anymore.
I don't think it's an overnight thing, man. You got so many folks that are conditioned because that's how they were raised, knee deep in the church. It's damn near like, you know, before your parents or whatever, the church comes. No pun intended, but yeah.
You know what? The church comes. I still don't feel bad for him, man. Because
I understand. I get you. Like you said, it is 2025. Like, bro, all the horror stories that we didn't heard.
It's out now.
And this dude is doing like big meat style. You know what I'm saying? Hustling. Go ahead.
And here's the thing: you can go back on the net and see this shit. It's all record now.
Yeah,
you can find shit from years ago, man. And again, I understand that a lot of these people are broken people, but you being broken, you should know when you're going into another broken situation. This nigga got you living at a call center.
Yeah,
come on,
like
man.
You said, with that cricket phone. Yeah,
come on, man. Fucking calling people for donations so this fat bastard can pay for Plan B pills and pussy. Nah, man. I don't feel bad for none of them.
Okay. Bro,
gotta work now.
Yeah.
You know, the Prince of Pan-Africanism and panhandling can use some help on his side of the way.
Yeah, they join forces. You know, he gets some of that call center money, get that school up off the ground. They may take his name, considering that's all they've been doing. Saul said, dude had another, you know, back in the day, it was another organization. And that's all he's doing is once he get bailed out, he's, you know, switching up the names. And next it'll be a fellowship of D's nuts. And yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, if Umar was a pastor, he would be killing the game. Because that's a talking motherfucker. But yeah, man, I just, hey.
It's never too late, man. That might be the next hustle.
Exactly. That's what I said. They join forces.
Yeah.
You know, that I can see that happening, you know, because they all they doing is chasing that bag. And they don't care who they offend. So I can see him actually pulling this.
Especially after they get all fucked up. You know, that's the lowest point. When they find the Lord finds them. Ooh. Tells them that not only are you my new follower, we need you to lead.
Yeah. You said you got a building, Dr. Umar? So we could turn that into our new call center, huh? Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
And
Sorry, I
another
don't want to speak that
ministerial.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to speak that shit into existence, but you see you see where I'm going with that.
That would be great if
The
it did.
Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Church of Faith in Christ.
Wow. That was a lot of hypocrisy. God.
The Frederick
God.
Douglass Marcus Garvey Church of Nat Turner doctrine of that bullshit, man. I'm
Man,
tired of
oh
motherfuckers,
man.
man.
I got you.
You know, we getting older. You look at these motherfuckers, you just like, man,
You
get
get
your
older,
black
you
ass
get
out of
cynical. You know,
here.
like
Yeah,
you should know by now, man. Especially with all the information out there.
you should know by now.
All right, man.
What we got?
Houston man kills 2 men posing as police.
That's crazy.
That's what y'all asses get.
Yep.
You try to get somebody and they got you. You know, that's what y'all asses get, man. A late night knock at the door turned deadly in Houston, Texas, Friday after gunfire broke out between a homeowner and 2 men in ski masks claiming to be cops. Both men were killed in the shooting that happened around 11 p.m. In the southeast of the city, according to the Houston Police Department. Police said the men told the homeowner they were serving a warrant. They were wearing bulletproof vests and had badges around their necks and were wearing ski masks. Yeah, that's what their asses get. That's what your ass get. You know, I guess everything was caught on the ring cam, and coming in knocking like motherfucker. You better identify yourself, especially with ski mask on. And I want to know what's more, going on with that homeowner, because most folks don't do all that unless they know you got the goods in there. So, what if old boy was dirty, but actually defended his fucking castle?
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like I don't think they just randomly picked that motherfucker.
I don't think so neither, Sauce. That's why I made the list.
Yeah.
They ain't passed the sniff test, bro. But
no,
dude. First of all, it's Texas. No matter what he had in that house, he got legal standing, right?
Yeah. Oh, he got jiggy with it, man. And in the words of the plumber, baby, Aaron, it'd be thy name, man. He got jiggy with it, man. Listen, man, that's Texas.
Yeah,
you come fucking around, you're gonna get fucked around. And what was interesting was with the cops, like, we would never pull up and unmarked will be some lights we'd announce ourselves. I'm like, y'all niggas act like y'all ain't famous or infamous, should I say,
for robbing motherfuckers.
And them no-knock warrants.
Yeah.
Like, that's why whoever that was, dumbass, tried to do that, because they know there's a such thing as no-knock. But again, man, that was some inside shit. They knew what that cat had in there.
Yes.
And they tried unsuccessfully, I might add, to breach that door, and he breached their chest with some lead, man.
You imagine like going on that run and like he got both of them. Mind you, you go tell somebody, hey man, we're gonna meet back at the stash house. You know what I'm saying? If they had a driver, could you imagine that motherfucker now? He's like, man, I'm going straight to motherfucking TJ. They done got both of my men. You know what I mean? They're gone. Like, ain't no coming back. They ain't even getting locked up. Them motherfuckers on ice.
Yep.
Gone. And I heard some other shit, man. I saw it on TikTok or whatever. Speaking of Texas, I heard that at certain truck stops, you allowed to pack heat, and if somebody decided to break into your shit, you allowed to use deadly force.
Yes.
At a truck stop, because that's considered your home.
Yes.
And you allowed to defend your castle.
Listen,
I was like, at a goddamn truck, that is Texas got his own fucking planet.
You know how many white folks I done put cable in their houses and got in the one room where they want the box, and I seen the whole fucking armory, and all I could think to myself was, I better get this goddamn cable box put in here right, and this HBO and shit squared away for this motherfucker come out. Drums of ammo.
Yeah.
everybody got a sign saying private property do not trespass, because when you have that sign up and if somebody steps on your property, they can bust your motherfucking ass.
I guess it depends. Like you said, it's just state by state, man. You got
State by state.
you got Texas, you got, especially out here. Like I said, I saw a gun show line. I thought it was a concert. It was a gun show expo. So I'm motherfucker leaving the expo with a dolly with ammo.
Yes.
And I was just like, what? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Like a dolly? You leaving a dolly stacked.
You gotta understand. Man, the last time when COVID hit,
those prices,
no ammo.
Yeah, those prices.
Bro, I let go of a lot of ammo at that time. And it was very profitable.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I mean, guys are prepared, man. And that's you get it now while it's cheap.
No trespassing. Hey, you see that no trespassing? Not probably, but yeah, man. Like we'd seen the cat when me and my wife was going to get our shit. He was like, "Shit, he said I usually buy it by the pallet. This old big old motherfucker. I usually buy it by the pallet, but today I'm just getting a couple boxes." I said, "Boy, these motherfuckers is armed to the teeth. That's why I'm getting right." After this motherfucking Hawaii trip, the next overtime I work will be to pay my credit cards and get my goddamn prepper shit. My power backup for the house and some weapons, some more weapons.
All right. Yeah, man. Shout out to that homeowner, man, who defended his shit and
the American way.
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers picked the wrong house. Y'all picked the wrong fucking house. What's up, fam?
When I saw this, all I could think about was like they've been hiring like everybody to work Border Patrol and ICE. And what's stopping these people from doing this shit and just snatching illegals? Not being affiliated with any law enforcement agency, because ICE is running around right now in unmarked vans and wearing ski masks, and sometimes they're not even wearing uniforms.
But that's what they've been worried about. They said that shit has been happening already.
They said it's been happening with females. They've been snatching females.
They're snatching women.
Yeah, that's been going on. Like you said, you hope that didn't happen, but it's already happening. I don't know if they didn't want to snatch too many dudes, but they've been snatching up females. And that's why, trying to tell females to be on their, to try to run to a secure location if they, feel like this ain't on the up and up, because you don't know. Mother jumping out of fucking U-Hauls, just whatever they can, to pull up on folks. Yeah.
You get your fat ass away. We want your friend. You want your friend, fat bitch, run. Or we shoot you.
Cold game, man. But shout out to Houston, man.
Man, that's crazy.
All right, man. Did you check the video for the next one, man? Dude in a wheelchair.
Oh, I saw that shit. All I can think is, where the fuck was Charlie Murphy when you need him?
You ain't lying.
Yeah, now you're just a talking fucking head.
I'm about to stomp your mouth.
You want me to do that? It's the only thing that works on you anyway. Now, if I hear you one more time, come over and fuck you up. Fuck Eddie Murphy. I got money. Hey, listen, the next time I come over and stomp your motherfucking mouth.
He got the blinking real fast.
Hey.
What's up, man?
The only problem I had with that, and if y'all don't know what we're talking about, there was a video that went viral of a young brother talking to this Caucasian gentleman in a wheelchair who was hurling racial insults at him, and he spit at him a few times. Well, the camera cut off because the guy went down the street, and when the camera cut back on, the brother was running towards him because somebody, I guess he said the wrong shit to somebody, had laid him the fuck out. He was laying on the ground. Somebody, when tip your fucking wheelchair over, somebody tipped his wheelchair over, and he was like, "Yeah, you want help?" He was like, "Yes, please." He's like, "All right, then you gotta take that shit back. What you said? What? When you called me a nigga?" I ain't calling you no
I
nigga.
ain't say that.
I ain't say you need help now. You ain't say it. So is my memory this bad? You
Right.
better than me. I'd have pissed on him.
No, I would have laid down next to him and played the video. Was this not you? That's not you. Okay.
Hey, look, right here, look,
right there.
You ain't say that
at 2:52. That wasn't you. Uh-huh. I'm gonna go on about my business. You stay cool.
I'm gonna dap you up, homie.
Right.
Somebody be
right
along.
there on the ground with him.
Somebody be
watch
along.
that video. Yeah, exactly. Patrol should be around any minute.
I'm gonna let. Hey, Joe, give a fuck what you got on. And you gonna be on the ground in the linen tape.
Just laying down watching it. Right there, man. You even spit. Well, look at your spit.
With your legs bent on your side with your legs bent. You ain't say this? Look.
Yeah, I'd have propped out that little stand on the back of your phone. Like, yeah, look at this. Look at that. See what you done did? You don't remember that? That's not you? This ain't your wheelchair?
Oh, you don't remember this you?
While you was rolling away talking shit and spitting and all that wasn't you? All right.
I'm about to run it back. Don't worry.
I'd have laid right there with him.
Man. Hey, man. It just goes to show, man, you never know where you're gonna be from one minute to the next.
Exactly.
Good friend of mine, man. He said he calls it chicken 1 minute, feathers the next. Chicken 1 minute, feathers the next. So you never know. So you never know where you're gonna be. More importantly, you never know who you're gonna need help from. So it's vitally important, man, that we treat each other with dignity and respect.
No matter what.
No matter what. Having fun and joking is one thing. But when you stoop so low to call somebody, a ninja, and the historical impact that word has, don't then roll your ass down the street and you can't use your legs and somebody whoop your ass. And then when the brother come up, because you got the right one, because it wouldn't have been me. It wouldn't have been me. It wouldn't have been me.
Right on.
I left you the fuck right there.
Yeah, again, I told you I would have got down there with him. Like, look here, man to man, eye to eye, legs to legs. Yeah, you know what you did. You fucked up.
Right.
Now sit in it. I hope you learned your lesson. And again, hopefully, what remind me of that scene on Harlem Nights when they locked that motherfucker in that safe. Yeah.
Canton.
You be telling me he measures air?
Jimmy says there's about 3 days worth of air in here.
No, give or take. That was Charlie Murphy. Give or take.
Give or take. Yeah, I don't left this. Yeah, you're right, Sauce. You got the wrong one, man. You had the wrong one with me.
Sergeant Phil Cantone living in a fucking hovel.
Rest in peace to the homie too. Was that Danny?
Yellow.
Danny Aiello.
Yeah, rest in peace to him, man.
Lying motherfucker. I saw him on the anniversary of Do the Right Thing. It was like 20 years later. He was with Spike. Spike was like, yeah, man. Danny was like, it was hard for me to do that scene, I mean,
shit.
He said,
man, I know Spike was like this. Get a job. Get a job.
So Daddy said, yeah, where I grew up, man, I heard people say that word, but I never said it. I never agreed with it. I can lie, motherfucker.
Fucking boy.
I'm still a fan, but you old school Italian, motherfucker. Don't tell that goddamn lie.
You ain't saying ninja, but I know you said eggplant a lot.
Oh, Mulan? Yeah. He said that. It rolled off his tongue too easy.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker got way too hype.
Oh,
way too
man.
hype. So yeah, man, that's what I thought about, leaving that motherfucker on the ground. Like, yeah, man, you got, until the rats get to you.
Yeah.
You got a few hours,
I fed
before they
these
start to
people.
right.
Sal's Pizzeria. That
Yeah.
name up there means something.
Classic.
Even though I feel
Classic.
bugging out was fucking wrong, man. Anyways.
But yeah, this dude, he deserved what he got. And like I said, man, that was instant karma.
Yeah.
If y'all get a chance, man, check out that video. Y'all see what we talking about, man, and y'all get down in the comments and let us know if that was just, cosmic karma. Because that happened perfectly. To the point where dude, went around, he damn near, dude did spin the block and got tipped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yep, loved it.
All right.
What we got next, gentlemen?
Oh shit. Literally. Cow manure just killed 6 workers at a dairy farm.
Oh yeah.
I believe.
Bruh. This, like I said, they say it happened more often than you think, but they said they got down inside that. What was it? And somebody opened up the valve, and all the gas, the concentrated gas, hit these folks, and they said they pretty much died instantly. I was like, the gas is that damn concentrated? That
methane.
Yeah.
Shit.
A lot of this stuff just displaces air. So nitrogen's another one that you find in low lying like ditches and stuff, where there'll be a high concentration of nitrogen. And if you just get a puff of that, I mean, it's a wrap.
Just a puff.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
And this is classic, where let's say you get one guy down in a hole, he goes down, nobody knows why. Second guy goes down in the hole to figure out why he went down. And now that guy's down. Then you send in 2 more guys in until somebody realizes, hey, that's a toxic atmosphere. Yeah.
And that's pretty much what happened. They said they were all down there and somebody thought they were helping them out, but they hit it the other way and they just opened it up and they said, just like that, those folks are gone. Dairy farmers are often portrayed as quaint and bucolic. I don't know what that means, but on the ground, the dairy industry is among the most hazardous to work in. The combination of heavy machinery, thousands of large animals, and the millions of tons of toxic manure that they produce creates a perfect environment for injuries and even death. This was made particularly painfully tragically clear when last week 6 workers, 5 adults and 1 teenager, were killed at a Colorado dairy farm 40 miles northeast of Denver. 4 were put of an extended family, including a father and 2 sons. Local officials haven't said much about the deaths other than confirming the victims died from gas exposure in a confined space. The source of the gas, cow manure. Fuck. Just the whole team, a family. Fuck.
But you know what, man? I'm not shocked because there was another documentary on about I think it was Food Inc. And they were talking about the chicken farms.
Yeah.
And how it's shit, a ton of chickens just packed into one area, and they walking in their own shit and falling all over. So when these guys or these people are working with them, the gloves are only going hold but so much, and so they get these micro cuts, and then the bacteria from the shit gets in there, and they end up developing like these real bad infections that a lot of these people die from, man. Like these farms, these chicken and dairy farms, these motherfucking jobs are very hazardous, man.
That and processing plants.
Yes.
Where they bringing in the meat and doing all these motherfuckers get stuck in silos and all kind of goofy shit. Dealing one false move. You on that assembly line and you don't pay attention, you losing a few digits.
There you go.
Trying to cut, trying to cut that damn cow, trying to process these chickens. And, I get it. But the whole thing with that whole manure thing, I thought it just went. I didn't know how the process was of trying to, get rid of that stuff. I didn't know you had cats go down there and, in this damn hole and try to see what was going on, if there's a blockage or something. And like old man said, you send one guy down there and he don't come back, and then you go down, send somebody else to investigate. He don't come back. And now you just like, oh yeah, they're dead. Yeah, that's what happened. That's why they didn't respond, to the radio, or they didn't come back up the ladder.
Yeah, somebody should say, man, I ain't going down there unless you give me a hazmat suit.
But think about it. So that's your family.
Oh yeah,
you see what I'm saying? That's your family.
I might able to cut. He was down there. I'm like, man,
that's my family. I can't come home without my son. I can't come home without my brother, my cousin.
Yeah, my cousin that died ass up in there.
Yeah, that's a tricky thing about it, is that it doesn't have to happen in a confined space like a traditional one where like it's a vault or something like that. I mean, it could be a ditch where the same thing happens.
Shit.
And it usually the stuff is odorless, it's colorless, so there's nothing wrong from like a viewpoint of like why this is dangerous until you get the second or third fatality.
Yeah.
Wow. You talk about the canary in the coal mine. You don't know until, oh yeah, we got fumes. But you would think they would have some type of like CO detectors, but for cow manure, something that could test. We got gas meters, we got all kind of shit, gas leak detectors, all kind of stuff. You would think we would have some type of tech that like, hey man, this is a high concentrated area. Get these folks out, or just air that section. Air that section out, or that chops into the profits of doing business the right way.
Yeah. Safety is not on the list of these corporations because safety costs, man.
It's cheaper just to get another,
right?
2, 3, 4 family members. Now there's a job opening. You got some cousins who need work.
Watch Landman.
Love it. Billy Bob.
Billy Bob.
Yeah, excellent show. I'm glad they got a season 2. Excellent show.
I gotta finish it, but
that shit is dope, and that's exactly right there. Watch Landman. Got it.
Oh, Taylor Sheridan, man, that motherfucker can't miss, man. Mayor Kingstown.
Yeah, he's on the roll.
Tulsa King.
Tulsa Kings.
Lioness.
I didn't think I was gonna like Tulsa Kings, but I'm rolling with Sly.
So that's my shit. Man. Tulsa Kings.
That shit is so crazy.
Yeah, it is. Me and my wife be like, the new episode ain't out, baby. Speaking of which, when we go, hey, Cuddy, did you watch the prequel to the Terminal List? The one I think it's called Dark Wolf.
Man, I haven't watched any TV in a month.
Oh, okay. You seen Terminal List, right?
I think we talked about this. I want to say that I have, but I can't tell you anything about it. Like, I might have to look it up.
Where the fuck
I want to say that I've seen it. I'm in Thailand.
Oh shit, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still in Thailand.
That's what's up, man. Okay.
That motherfucker's, living his best life. He watching Outside.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him.
That's his TV right there. He ain't got plug in nothing.
I ain't mad.
That's why he trying to, get his body together right now. He got appointments.
Yeah,
right? We'll leave it at that. He got appointments.
Yeah, I'm gonna mind my motherfucking business. What we got next?
All right, man. This is one about that top NYC skater known as the Michael Jordan of the sport, sues streetwear giant Supreme for eye-popping $26 million. Claims the brand destroyed his career. First off, we don't know too many folks that's in this space that look like us. And they calling him the MJ of this shit. Like I said, I don't follow it, but I guess this dude, Mr. Tyshawn Jones, 26-year-old pro skater from the Bronx, hailed as the best in the sport, is suing Supreme for not just arbitrarily killing his $1 million a year deal and his 13-year relationship with the brand, but also for destroying his young career by effectively blacklisting him. His bombshell suit claims. I don't know if you guys follow my dudes. We really don't rock with the trends as far as the fashion and all that shit. But Supreme is one of the top, brands or whatever. I don't know if you just seen the red and white logo that just says Supreme.
Yeah.
They smack that on everything. But yeah, man, this dude, they were playing, rocking with Kid for a minute, paying him $1 million a year.
This
You
guy?
know, yeah. And something went south. They terminated his contract, and not just terminated his contract. They started saying, he's difficult to work with. Just mind you, it's skateboarding community, man. It's a small community, and yeah, they just put the word out, and folks who used to rock with him was like, hey, man, I don't know what happened, but they pretty much telling us not to fuck with you. You might want to double back and try to figure out what the hell they tripping on or whatever. But yeah, he said they still owe him some bread for his contract, $1 million a year, sauce just to wear their shit.
I feel like this. I feel like there has to be some reprisal for anybody trying to blacklist anybody.
Yes.
This is and the thing that just got me was when you said that it's some people he knows. And it was like, yeah, dude, they telling us not to fuck with you for some reason.
Yes.
Now, Monique may have went off the hinges and all of that shit. But I got her argument. I got what she was saying. And Lee Daniels, say what you want to say about him. At least he did right. He made a statement in front of the world saying that she was difficult to work with. And so he made a statement where she was at her venue saying I was wrong. I shouldn't have did that. And not only that, he's done 2 movies with her so far. Tyler Perry is the only one who has said it on a call that she recorded, but he won't say it publicly. And this does hurt these people. Imagine you want to be in a certain place your entire life, and you put in the work, and the doors finally start opening up for you.
Yes.
People already know you. Let's just say Chitlin Circuit. I might not. Just a smaller, you know, uh, area, but the doors start opening up for you. You're about to be a megastar, and somebody that you thought you trusted, 3 somebodies come out and say, well, you're difficult to work with. Like, that should not be enough for people to say we're not working with them, especially when this person is hot, especially when other people like, man, what the fuck y'all talking about? They always been cool with me. There
Yes.
has to be some kind of reprisal for this black. As far as I'm concerned, if you are caught trying to blacklist somebody, or somebody says that you did that shit, somebody should be able to somebody should be able to sue you for that shit. Because we supposed to be going off a person's marriage. We supposed to be going off, hey man, um, you know what? This person auditioned. Is this the right person for the job? Not because, well, we ain't gonna put in a word for them no more. Give them an audience because this person is mad, or because Who the fuck are you to say that a motherfucker is blacklisted and they difficult to work with? Too many people have been ruined by that shit.
They gatekeeping, and the fact that they had a 13-year relationship, and now all of a
Right.
sudden they said
Now
that
all of a sudden he's difficult.
he went and did a photo shoot with another brand, but they never had an issue before. Like, yeah, I'm under contract, but y'all never said I couldn't rock with somebody else as well. These are just
Right.
clothes.
Right.
Yes, I have a contract with you, but they hired me for like a 3-day shoot.
Right.
That's it. Not no long-term deal. I'm with y'all. I've been double-digit years.
There you go.
13 years. Yeah, I'm loyal. I'm, damn near the face of this damn brand for the skateboarding line.
Right.
But y'all gonna shit on me after this, and that's why folks in the industry was whispering in his ear, like, dude, they on your ass. They telling us, you difficult now and all this other bullshit. But again, like to your point, it was like, dude, we have a relationship with this kid. Never had an issue until you just said something.
Right.
So that's suspicious right there. Hopefully he get that 26 mil he's seeking.
I
and
hope
be
so
done with it.
too. I hope he get the 26 mil. I hope he get his legal fees paid for. I hope the judge say, here go another 10 mil. But the other thing is, people got to stop whispering when they know a motherfucker's doing somebody else wrong. Cause you
Yeah.
could be next. You could
Yeah.
always be next on the chopping block. Stop whispering in private, which you should be screaming out loud in front of the fucking world. Hey, this is an honorable person. They ain't been nothing but good to me. Nah, hey man, look, you need to watch
Yeah.
your ass, man, because then when it's your head, why ain't nobody speaking up for me? That's some coward shit. Like all these motherfuckers, we knew Bill Cosby was doing it. Y'all some motherfucking liars. Half of y'all wasn't even in the industry back when y'all weren't even fucking born. Y'all just going off with some bullshit punk ass rumors.
But yeah, man, this kid, hopefully, Mr. Tyshawn, I hope he get his bread. That's kind of fucked up, man. I think he did a couple photo shoots with like Marc Jacobs and stuff like that, other well known brands. But again, most fucking models and celebs, they have other deals.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're not just exclusive to one. Like, oh, I can only get a check from you guys. Fuck that.
Right.
No, y'all knew what time it was. Like I said, y'all been in business, you know, damn near 13 years.
Victoria's, what's her name? Cindy Crawford had what? Victoria's Secret, L'Oreal, Pepsi,
Pepsi, everything.
all of that shit.
You know? And then the fact that y'all go after the kid of color, you know,
come on, man.
the guy, you know, that's like they say the MJ of the skateboarding game. Yeah, come on, man. You know his people gonna hopefully stand tall with him.
Yep.
Hopefully.
3PMD standing tall with him.
Yeah,
What you got on, man?
These deals, man, where they just have you sign up to help sell somebody's product, and in its entirety, they have you where you can't do anything else, and if you try to do anything else, they're going to destroy your income. Like, what kind of fucking deal is this, man? I mean, you realize why there's so much slavery in the United States right now, especially with these artists and image and likeness deals. I mean, that's just insanity, man.
And they're still getting pennies on the dollar. It's just not now they're getting a little, somewhat of it. Like that whole Shador Sanders situation. The Browns sold over $200-something million worth of his jersey.
Mm-hmm.
He's only getting like what, 12 or something like that. Not where it should be, considering he has a deal. But that's called the prime effect, something his dad had in his clause. That's what they said. Main reason why he went so deep, because he had that clause in his contract, meaning that he's going to get like an NIL deal in the pros. For that, he's going to get paid off his shit, whatever the Browns sell with his name on it. He's going to get a piece of that. Pretty much NIL deal. For
half those jersey sales, in my opinion, are his.
Should be, but he only got like 12, or I don't even think it was 12. Something like that. And they sold over 2 in counting. Because mind you, the season don't start till this weekend. In counting. So that's when he first got drafted. The numbers, over $200-something million, like the hottest jersey, sold in the league, and yeah, he only gets a little piece of that, little taste. So yeah, fellas, that's all I got, man.
All right,
gentlemen. Old man, get another coffee, empty your bowels, be complete, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just did that. Yes.
On the old man shit. It's like
a motherfucker, right?
I gotta take a break, man. I'm gonna go ahead and mute the sound because it's gonna get loud in this joint. It's gonna get loud. I'm got to blow this butt trumpet a little bit. All right. All right, gentlemen. Love y'all. Please, folks, like, share, subscribe, get down in the comments, do all that fun shit.
Yes, sir.
You too, man.
Peace. All right, family.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.